What happens when overlanders stop moving? When the road quiets and life starts teaching in new ways? What if you traded mountain trails for morning walks to school? What if your 4x4 stayed parked and your world got bigger anyway? Could Spanish verbs and roasted coffee beans change how you see the world? Could stillness reveal what the road never did? What if slowing down was the wildest part of the journey? 'Cause we got nowhere to be and everywhere to go.
Have you ever asked yourself when is the right moment to start your own adventure? We choose ours and decided now is the moment. We are Andrea, Christian and Nacho. Together we are driving the longest road in the world, over 40,000 kilometers, from the Arctic Ocean to the southern tip of South America. This is the Pan American Highway. We're not rushing, we are here to catch every moment, every place and every story we find along the way. This isn't a break from life, this is life. Raw, real and better than we ever imagined.
Welcome to Guatemala! In the rainy season.
Yeah, rainy season, which is kind of okay, but yeah. So we drove now around 240 kilometers and we started this morning at 7 and now it's 6 p.m.
Yes.
So which means it's 11 hours.
Yeah.
Jesus, 11 hours for this distance, imagine. So
We still have 22 kilometers and for those we need 1 hour.
yeah, Google Maps, no, it's 18:51 minutes.
Yay!
So, and we want to show you some insights of the roads, which you're gonna see right now. Enjoy, and yeah, it's I would say Mexico is kind of wild, the traffic, but Guatemala is another level.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit more difficult.
Yeah, chaotic. Everything comes from left and right, and
Yep, warning signs are bushes on the streets.
yeah. Okay, enjoy. Good morning.
Today is the first day in school.
Yes, so back what is it, like 20 years or more? Jesus.
No,
Like
one more.
20. Yeah, first day in school.
For me, no.
Yeah.
That's a long time
That's
ago.
a long time ago. So, but we decided to take Spanish lessons, and we go to school for 4 weeks in Antigua here. And yeah,
We hope that we are going to be able to be a bit more fluent after that.
yes.
Because it's super important for us to be able to communicate to the people, to the locals, and also when crossing borders is
Yeah.
very good to be able to speak. So yeah,
Because
just luck.
what we recognized is when you speak to someone, let's say officials, and they ask you if you speak Spanish and you say yes, they are pretty friendly and really open and interested. But if you speak if you say you speak English and you not understand them, they are pretty closed, I would say.
You can see like their whole body
Yeah,
demeanor changing very
change,
fast.
gets tense,
Yeah.
and so
Yes,
it's very
so-
important for us to speak Spanish
And it will be
with
also
everybody.
a nice thing for the future to learn a language while traveling.
Yeah.
And then we speak
Yes.
5 languages.
Yeah. Combine or
5 and you
yeah,
4.
maybe 4.
4. So yeah,
I don't know if Swiss German counts as a language.
it's because it's a high language.
It is. It is kind of. Yeah. So,
Wish us luck.
bye-bye.
The school was a 25-minute walk from our Airbnb, and somehow that daily walk became our own little ritual. By the time we reached the classroom, the city had already taught us a few things. Every Friday, the school offers an activity. That week, it was a visit to a coffee plantation and a museum that tells its story. Our guide led the way, and together with our teachers, Roselia and Carlos, we followed through the shaded rows of coffee plants, learning in Spanish as we walked. They spoke slowly, patiently, with the kind of smiles that made us feel braver than our grammar. They say coffee, at least the kind we know and love, was discovered here in Guatemala. Or maybe not exactly here, but the story is still told with pride. It begins with a shepherd who noticed that every time his goats ate coffee berries, they danced to the hills, like they've heard music no one else could. Curious, he boiled the berries into a tea. But when one dropped into the fire by accident, the scent of the roasted bean changed everything. That was the moment, the first roast, the beginning of mornings. We didn't realize how much care goes into a coffee plantation. Every part of it matters, from what trees live among the coffee plants to exactly how they roast the beans. For example, in traditional Guatemala shade-grown plantations, farmers deliberately plant specific trees, often leguminous Inga species like avocado or banana, around the coffee. Then there's the roast. The darker the roast, the deeper the bean's color, and the more bitter the flavor. It's a simple rule, but roasting time can make or break a coffee's body and aroma. And of course, if there is a defender nearby, we have to take a photo. We cannot resist. The tour ends with coffee tasting. And while I'll be honest, I'm not really a coffee girl. Something about the aroma, rich, earthy, and a little smoky in the sun, it got to me. Maybe it was the way they poured it, or maybe just the whole morning catching up to my senses. Either way, I took a sip, and yeah, it was pretty good. While we were attending school and taking a little break from the road, it felt like the right moment to give Willy some long overdue care. The kind of maintenance you keep pushing off until the dust settles. Autoluz had everything we needed. So if you're traveling to Guatemala with a Land Rover and your journey comes with a few surprises, as it often does, this place has your back. Now let's talk about getting around Antigua. One of the fastest ways is by tuk-tuk, or motor taxi as they call it here. These three-wheeled vehicles are a staple in the city's transportation scene. But heads up, there is no official price list. It's all about negotiation. So always ask the price before you hop in. Trust me, we learned that the hard way. Parque Central is where the heart of the city beats. Vendors spread out onto the cobblestones, voices mingling with the scent of fresh elote roasting over open flames. Ladies in vibrant dresses balance baskets and bundles on their heads, moving with the rhythm as old as the streets themselves. An older woman sits quietly by her stand, warm tortillas fresh from the basket and wrapped tenderly in cloth. These are not just food, but a ritual older than the stones of Antigua. In the Maya cosmovision, maize isn't merely a crop, it is life. The Popol Vuh tells us humans were born from this sacred corn, shaped by the gods themselves. And for generations, women like her kept the tradition alive, one tortilla at a time. The beat of drums rolls through the plaza, a call, a signal. The church mass is about to begin, and the city listens. Antigua, once the capital of Guatemala, now holds a different kind of power. The pulse of history meeting the promise of safety and warmth. Guatemala is also famous for its vibrant textiles, especially the colorful dresses the women wear. Each piece is a living tapestry, woven with history, tradition, and a burst of color that lights up the streets. Antigua is packed with amazing restaurants and the vegan options, plenty to choose from, which honestly made me pretty happy.
Jungly.
Very jungly feeling.
Jungly.
But it's nice, it's hot. Gracias. Somebody, and we are not saying names, is going to have a sugar high.
This is vanilla ice with Nutella and banana and cream on top. Oh shit.
It's good.
Oh yeah. Looks good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next cool activity took us to a traditional cocoa factory. But first, we had to tackle the infamous chicken bus. What's a chicken bus, you ask? Well, these are old US school buses, retired and shipped south, where they get a wild second life. Picture flames painted along the sides, religious slogans glowing bright, neon lights flashing like a non-stop rave on wheels. Locals call them camionetas, but tourists quickly dubbed them chicken buses, because every now and then you might just find a chicken riding along. And yes, the ride is bumpy. Did you know that cocoa here is sacred and it was considered the food of the gods for the Maya? Their chocolate was a bitter, frothy drink spiced with chili, cinnamon and honey, a symbol of life and ritual. We were able to try the traditional method of making chocolate. In the heart of the workshop, the air was thick with the earthy aroma of roasted cocoa beans. We each took our turn at the metate, the traditional grinding stone, using the mano to press and roll the beans into a smooth, rich paste.
Toblerone.
And with time and a lot of manual effort, the chocolate began to take shape. Next, the paste was gently simmered with hot water. Then came the final ritual, frothing the drink with the molinillo, a wooden whisk spun between our hands until the surface bubbled into a rich, creamy foam. The result? A hot chocolate like no other, but so delicious and full of history.
Good? Yeah.
Good, really good. We came to learn Spanish, but we learned so much more. We learned about life in Guatemala, about traditions, about the quiet beauty in everyday moments. Our teachers became friends, and bit by bit, they and the others at school found a place in our hearts. We are so grateful for the 4 weeks we got to spend with them. 4 weeks that went by in a flash, but left a mark that will stay with us forever. The people, the laughter, the streets of Antigua, they now live inside us, quietly lighting a place we carry wherever we go.
Con el mango. Mango.
Vamos.
Súbete.
Ok.
Ya.
Es una película.
¡Frijoles!
¡Frijoles! No. ¡Hueves!
No, huevos.
Huevos.
Queso.
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 Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Nutella guatemalteca. Frijoles.
Frijoles.
Nuestra Nutella guatemalteca.
Ok, nuestro bus.
Antigua. Antigua.
A todos nuestros amigos de la escuela, muchas gracias por compartir su tiempo con nosotros. Nunca los vamos a olvidar.
Sí, es un trabajo muy importante.
Sí, porque necesita ser muy bueno.
Sí, entonces a ella le gustan las cosas bien.
Es un
Entonces.
poco más caótico, ¿no?
Menos caótico.
Sin mi bebé. Y sin suéter. Y sin ropa. ¿Sin ropa?
Sin ropa.
Sin ropa, sí.
Sin ropa.
Sin ropa.
Sin ropa, mamacita.
Sin ropa. ¿Va?
Señor.
Señor.
Un poco de,
Sí, tú necesitas.
Señor.
un poco de ayuda.
Ayuda, sí, señor.
Sí,
Venga,
Un trabajo para los profes.
Los
Sí.
profes.
ayúdame a sostener.
Trabajo de equipo.
Alfa 7. Tu cámara, Alfa 7. Modelo Alfa.
¿Qué alpa?
Alfa.
Sony, sí.
Sí,
Sí.
Sony 7. Alfa 7.
Qué bonito. Muchas gracias.
Gracias a ustedes.
Wunderbar.
Ahora
Muchas
tenemos
gracias.
Guatemala también.
Sí, ahora sí no hay
Sí.
problemas con los policías.
And hey, if you made it all the way here, thank you. Every like, comment, share and subscription helps more than you know. A special thank you to those of you supporting us through Super Thanks, Patreon or in any other way.
Huevos.
Thank you for being a part of our story. See you in the next one.
Frijoles.